Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and a video I really didn't want to have to make, but does appear that Steven Stamkos is signing with the Nashville Predators. It has been reported earlier today that Stamkos has signed a 4-year deal at $8 million per year to go to Nashville. And really, I don't really tend to report on a ton of news here on the channel. Again, I more or less just keep it all to the NHL game. But with it being Stamkos, probably the best Bolt in franchise history. I don't even think that's really that much of a hot take. I did want to make a video on it, give my thoughts on everything today, break it down, and then talk about some of the other moves they've made and maybe making here in free agency. So, for Nashville, what are you guys getting here? You guys are getting a 34-year-old player, but he is still in the prime of his career somehow, putting up 81 points in 79 games last year, put up over 100 points, I believe it was, for the first time in his career last year at 32, 33, whatever he would have been then. You're still getting a very, very effective player there in Nashville, and it really does suck to see this really be an end of an era for Tampa. One thing that I have seen come up over the past couple of days, and is a very interesting trend, is that any of the best Tampa players of all time have all seemed to leave by the end of their career. Again, that could be a smart move by management, getting a bit younger and stuff, but sometimes you do want to see some of these faces of the franchise just retire with your team and hold all the record books, play their full career there. Obviously, you had Marty St. Louis going to New York, you had Vinny Lecavalier getting bought out, going to Philly, and then going to Los Angeles, and now Stamkos heading to Nashville. And it really cannot be understated his importance to the franchise. The all-time leader in games played, goals, points. I have this all up in front of me here. Even strength goals, power play goals, game-winning goals, shots, hat tricks, the highest goals per game in franchise history. This is a guy that's been here since 2008, and yeah, has really just become the face of the franchise. And really, I think it's not even that controversial to say the face of Tampa Bay sports just in general. You look at the Bucks, there's no one that really comes to mind too much. Again, I'm not the biggest football fan, so no real names coming to me there that would really compete. And looking at the Rays, you have Longoria, but he's been gone for now probably at least 5 years, maybe even more at this point. Definitely something that does suck to see in the long run here. And again, it's bittersweet news, obviously getting Jake Guentzel to sign for 7 years at $9 million. Are you getting better now with the Sergachev trade, letting Stamkos walk, bringing back McDonough, getting Guentzel and Moser? It's hard to say. I wouldn't say you're getting worse necessarily. You're definitely getting younger, which is a positive. This is a team that now for the past couple of years has definitely been aging a little bit more, as just every team will. They like to keep the core together, and each year that core will get older. So I don't hate some of these moves, especially the Sergachev trade. The more I've had time to think about it, I actually think that's going to be a pretty good deal long term, especially if Connor Geekie can become a pretty solid top 6 player for us. I think Moser could definitely be a top 4 defender, so in the long run, I think that trade actually won't be too bad. I definitely don't mind that. And Guentzel, yeah, I think he's going to bring a point per game player to the team, but I made a tweet yesterday, I'll put it on screen here. With Stamkos, again, even if he has 2 or 3 more good years and then he kind of falls off, it's like a 40-point player, 20-point player, whatever it may be, there are those just non-tangible things that you really can't quantify. The leadership, just everything that he's meant to the community and everything like that. I think that's something that is more or less impossible to replace. Again, you have a pretty good core there now still. You still have Hedman, you still have Kucherov, you still have Point. But none of those guys have been here really as long. I guess maybe Hedman, but probably hasn't meant as much just when it comes to the PR and everything regarding this team. But yeah, definitely a little bit of a down day, that's for sure. Stamkos actually just putting out now as I'm recording this. Thank you, Tampa. I don't have the words yet. I will soon. It's still too early in the process. Just wanted to let everyone know how thankful we are for my 16 years as a Bolt. My family and I are excited for the next chapter. So that's what Stamkos is putting out here. Basically making it official. He is going to be leaving. Definitely very unfortunate, but thank you, Stammer. Thank you for everything. 16 years. Probably the best captain in the league, in my opinion. I was in the building when he scored his 60th in Winnipeg. Definitely just one of those surreal moments that definitely remember for quite a long time for sure. But yeah, bringing 2 Stanley Cups to the Bay Area. Probably wouldn't have happened without him. Again, it's hard to say, and you can never really say that for sure. But who knows? Maybe one day management, coaching, something like that, he can return. But I think that's going to do it for this quick rant video here today. Just wanted to give my feelings and everything on the deal here today. Definitely unfortunate if you are a Tampa Bay fan or just Florida hockey fan in general here, but is what it is. But that'll do it for today's video. I'll see you all in the next one.